Here we are, day number 46 of our 60-day healing journey. And this journey is for anyone who feels like they have been attracting emotionally unavailable people with avoidant attachment style. If you've been leaning too far into your masculinity to force things to happen, chasing, oversharing, this is a journey for you. We're on day number 46, and the title for today is Attraction is Not Always Alignment. Attraction is not always alignment. Just because you feel drawn to something doesn't mean that it's always the thing for you. It could be the part of you that needs to heal that's being drawn to that something. We got to think about that. So that's why it's important to be present and be aware of what's happening. Sometimes we have to let things take time so that we're able to see it. Some people need to sleep on it and then they'll know the next day. Some people need more time, and some people know in that moment. But just because we're drawn to something doesn't mean that we're aligned. And maybe you may be aligned for that moment, but guess what? If you're not able to hold that frequency, it came to you in your life for that reason. It came to your life in that moment for a reason. It could be a learning lesson. It could be a mirror reflection of who you are. It could be a variety of things, but that doesn't mean that it's alignment and that it's going to stick with you for the long haul. So the affirmation for today is, just because I feel drawn doesn't mean it's for me. Just because I feel drawn doesn't mean it's for me. The journal prompt is, when have I mistaken chemistry for connection? What did it cost me? When have I mistaken chemistry for connection? What did it cost me? A lot of us are guilty of this. A lot of us have experienced this. You feel chemistry and you're like, this is the one, this is the thing, this is the person for me, it's my soulmate. I ain't even gonna go into that because I could just go in so many different directions. However, yeah, it could be chemistry, but think about it. How am I feeling in this moment when I'm connecting to this thing? Am I in my highest vibration, my highest frequency, my better self, my higher self? Is this me on my best day? Am I sad? Am I down in the dumps? What am I putting out what signal am I putting out that's bringing this to me? So yeah, it could be chemistry, but what is your chemistry at the moment when you're attracting this to you? And think about, what has it cost you? Has it set you back? Did it make you loop around again? This cycle that we're on, this pattern? Did it make you go around again to the same space of, okay, I gotta do better. I gotta learn how to recognize things that's not for me. Because we will go through these cycles, we will repeat these lessons over and over again until we learn them. That's the reason why we're here. So, the somatic practice for today is, sit in stillness and ask, does this feel safe or just familiar? Does this feel safe or just familiar? And it's important that we understand the difference between familiarity, however you say it, or being safe, okay? It's important that we understand to distinguish between the two, because sometimes we get comfortable with things and we assume that feeling of being comfortable means that it's right. That doesn't necessarily mean that. So that's a somatic practice. The tiny boundary is, don't act on old emotional impulse today. Pause. So before making that decision, pause and just see and feel, is this right for me? Breathe. Even step away if you have to, and then come back. Then make a decision before you get stuck into the pattern. Because again, just like it takes a certain amount of time to form a habit, it takes a certain amount of time to break it. So give yourself grace and understand that you are going through a process. You are evolving, and so it takes time. Be patient with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Allow yourself to make decisions at the pace that you need. Don't be forced to make a decision. Everybody else just has to get in alignment with you, okay? They have to wait. You don't have to necessarily just answer right because somebody else wants to know something for you. You have the right to say, give me a minute, I'll get back with you. So that's our tiny boundary for today. Day number 46, y'all. We got 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks and we'll be done with our 60-day journey. I hope everyone is doing great. I hope you are feeling high vibrational. I'm sending you peace and love. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.